Hey, Shalom, Akim, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. Those in this gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. It's Akim, Mahaloya, coming back with another quick lesson through the Spirit. Lord's will this be edifying. I wanted to highlight a few points in this Greek word. Pulling from Matthew 10 and 1 and also Acts 1 and 8, going into the word power, which that word power goes into two different words, and I believe the one in Acts goes into the Greek word dynamis, okay, which have similar meanings, but they're different but one and the same, okay. And it's been this kick on the spiritual power lately, and brothers have been, tearing it up through the Spirit, man, putting out show after show on this power, man, because we believe that great power is coming to the men of the Lord and those of essential faith, man. Okay, because we've been coming, a lot of scorners and scoffers and naysayers have been coming against us. And lately, this guy, Vocal Malone, which I don't know why he did it to himself, but basically, man, he said, the guys of GMS said they're going to throw tanks. Well, the tank is the least of the concerns you have to worry about, okay? Because we're going to have power to shake worlds, man. Okay, we're going to have power to put militaries to flight. We're going to have powers to do things and manipulate things with our minds. So throwing a tank is lightweight. Okay, so there's two precepts I really want to go into. But first, let's read the first precept. Okay, and this is very interesting because our brothers was going over on a group chat. Some brothers went over it through class. But, I'm just kind of putting it out there, too, for you brothers out there that may have not seen it. But I think it's good edification. So this is the book of Matthew 10. And I'm going to start at verses 1 that says, and when he had called unto him his 12 disciples, because, everything is in vibrations of 12, it says he gave them power. And you know what, real quick, the fact that the 12 disciples, just the vibrations of 12 cuts any Christian right there, which proves that the Lord is only dealing with the Israelites, man. Period. But anyway, it says, and when he had called unto him his 12 disciples, it says he gave them power against unclean spirits, to cast them out and to heal all manners of sickness and all manners of diseases. Okay, and to give you the name of the 12 disciples. Okay, but let's go into this word power real quick. All right, and we're gonna go and we're gonna go to the pronunciation of it, and we're gonna give some edification on it, man, because this is rather interesting. So
Strong's G 1849, exousia.
Okay. So check this out. It says the power of choice, liberty of doing as one pleases. Oh, man. OK, the elites, they exercise that power because the elites, they have the power to do whatever they want. OK, they own the banks. They own the world's wealth. This is why they're considered the 1%. But regardless of that, they can do whatever they want to do. And that was spiritual because I was watching a TV show yesterday. And he was telling, it was this Amalekite dude, and he was talking to a Jake dude. He told him, he said, man, you can do whatever you want to do, man. He told him straightforward like that. And he said, that's the curse of it all. Being able to do anything you want to do, but being bound by things. Because he was like, yeah, sure, I can go start a war. I can bring war. But he told Jake, he said, but he said the war was within you. And he told him straightforward. And he looked at him like he knew he was a power. He said, I can bring war, and yeah, sure, I can start war and bring war. And the guy that said this was an Amalekite. And he said it to Jake, but he said, but it's something in you that the war is in you. Okay. And I was like, damn, that was pretty powerful to be a show about, the Contras and, bringing cocaine into the country to set up Jake. It's pretty powerful. He said the war is in you. And that was pretty powerful, man. Okay. And Amalek said that to Jake. All right. But it says here, leave or permission. It says physical and mental power, the ability or strength with which one is endued. OK, because then the scriptures say that we will mount up with wings as eagles and we should walk and not faint, roughly paraphrasing it. And we should not faint. OK, because right now we're broken down, we're beat down, we're tired out. OK, you get ailments in the body, you get headaches, you get migraines. OK, you get fatigue, you get tired, you catch cancer. All right. But it says the ability or strength with which one is endued. which he either possesses or exercises. The power of authority, influence, and the right of privilege, right? Because we have rights as the son of God. We're inheriting sons. We're inherited, or we are the inheriting sons of the Most High. We are the sons of the power, princes of the power, man. Okay, our Heavenly Father and our big brother Yahushua, their powers within their own stead. So if we are inheritance and joint heirs of the kingdom with these beings of another world, then how much more are we gonna inherit that power, man? Okay, so if Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is a power within themselves, within their own right, and we're the sons of the Most High, what make you think that we're not powers in our own right? The Lord is gonna give us power, man. Okay, and it's coming. You'll see. And it says the power of authority, influence, and the right of privilege, because we have the right over all these nations. It says the power of rule or government, okay, because we're going to help rule and usher in the kingdom of heaven, okay? We're going to rule the government under Yahushua, okay? It says the power of him whose will and commands must be submitted to by others and obey Yahushua, because what it tells you, it says that, hey, he should break in pieces in all these kingdoms and all nations to serve him. Okay, that's in Daniel the 7th chapter. Matter of fact, let me get that precept real quick. Daniel 7. And let's go down here. This is the book of Daniel the 7th chapter. And I'm going to start at verses 26. It says here, but the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion, to consume and to destroy unto the end. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness unto the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people or of the saints of the Most High, which is all right. All right. And it says, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. All dominions. All right. So that goes back to this definition right here. It says a power of rule of government, power of him whose will and commands must be submitted to by others and obeyed. Universally, authority over mankind, which is the Most High, specifically the power of judicial decisions, which Esau controls the judicial executive branch. But regardless, we're going to run the whole world. Okay, this is just temporal for Esau. It says the authority to manage domestic affairs. Okay, it says metamorphically, a thing subject to authority or rule, jurisdiction, one who possesses authority, a ruler, a human magistrate, the leading and more powerful among created super beings, the Israelites, okay? We're created over all beings of the face of the earth. That's why it says in Ezra, it says, hey, if these heathens have begun to be reputed as nothing, how much more should we have a rule? Roughly paraphrasing it, man. If this world was created for our sakes, okay, why don't we possess an inheritance, right? Because because the world is created for our sakes, that right there shows our rite of passage, okay? It says, among created super beings or created beings superior to men, spiritual potence. It says a sign of the husband's authority over his wife, which proves there we have power over you women. It says the veil which propriety require a woman to cover herself. The signal of regal authority, a crown, which regal goes into kinglish or kingmanship. All right. And it was another one too. The Strong's definition. It says in the sense of ability, privilege, force, capacity, competency, freedom, mastery, magistrate, superhuman. Oh shit. See? Superhuman, man. Then the scriptures say you're gods, but you should die like one of them. You should fall like one of the princes. Potent, token of control, delegate influence, authority, jurisdiction, liberty, power, right, strength. So when Yahushua told his disciples this had deeper meanings and underlining meanings than what we even thought. Okay, when he gave them power to heal the sick, raise the dead, that was power, and that was great power. But overall, as a ruling and a governing body in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, we're gonna unlock the Lord is gonna unlock this potential in us to govern the planet Earth, man, in the galaxy. And this is gonna be a power that's gonna continue to unfold itself over time, man. Okay, as we get in the kingdom, power is gonna come more and more and more, man. Even though on this side, like right now, we're just at the basis of it, man. We got the word, we got the understanding, we're teaching it, we're diligent, and sooner or later it's gonna continue to incline. Okay, and you people are gonna be the witnesses of it. This is why the scriptures say, I will give them fame in the land where they will put to shame. Because right now, nobody looks at us like we're anything important or special. We're just a bunch of men out there with robes, holding Bibles, talking shit to the people. All women don't even respect us for real, man. Your woman don't look at you as a man of the Lord, okay? Because in her mindset, this truth, it doesn't reason well with her emotions. So therefore, that can't be the truth. So she ain't looking at you like a man of the Lord. You just a nigga that go out there every Saturday and waste time and take time from being with her. That's all it means to her. She don't believe in what you do, but she will, okay? You brothers out there that got wives that's married to demons or women that may not be believers, wait till we start doing miracles and raising the dead and flying and putting motherfuckers to flight. Oh, that her energy gonna change real quick, okay? Her mindset is gonna change real quick, and she's not gonna argue with you once she see that you can do shit with your mind. Trust me, all the talking and back talking and rolling eyes and hip popping and lip popping, all that shit gonna go out the window when she realize when you become Super Saiyan mode on her ass, man. Trust us, brothers, it's coming. It says, and when he had called unto him his 12 disciples, he gave them power against unclean spirits to cast them out. And that word power, man, superhuman strength. So if they wanted to, well, to some degree, well, Yahushua, if he wanted to, he could have took down the Romans at that time. But you got to understand too, but then the power, hey, who knows what Yahushua told him that's not written. He probably told him, like, look, man, you have power, but hey, you can't be trying to take down this kingdom. We're using the power to heal and to bring in believers, man. So, hey, restrain yourselves. Don't fight. Okay, Yahushua could have told him that. You see what I'm saying? Because if you can raise the dead, then come on, man, you can easily put a motherfucker to death. You see what I'm saying? But it was about humility at the time. But now we're coming in a time of war. Okay? That's why the scriptures say that there's a time and season for all things, a time to build up and a time to tear down. Okay, a time of war and a time of peace, a time to love, a time to hate. Okay, precept Acts 1, and this is the book of Acts 1 and 8. It says, but ye should receive power, and after the Holy Ghost has come upon you, ye should be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and Judea and in Samaria and into the utmost parts of the earth, man. All right, so this is the time we coming into, because we're in the utmost parts of the earth. So this word has gone out in the four corners. So now once it reaches people, now the rest of the believers are getting ready to wake up, because the Most High is going to give us the power to do these miracles. That's what's going to bring in the rest of the elect. We ain't going to, they ain't going to come in and all of a sudden we doing, no, they're going to start coming in once we start having power. And by us being at the end of this thing, that's the reason why this lesson has been heavy the last week or so about spiritual power. So vocab, hey, the Most High used you as a spiritual conduit in a punching bag to get the points out, because now all your followers, all your congregation will be confounded before the congregation of the Lord, man. All right. And all you that scoffed and gainsay, you getting ready to eat them corn nuts, man. Okay. You getting ready to swallow all that vomit. All right. Because, hey, y'all thought shit was a game. One day a brother going to wake up and be able to do something, man. Okay. It's been too many signs, man. Too many signs. Yesterday, man, my beloved brother Murph, man, what happened last night was hella spiritual. You know what I'm saying? I shut down my TV at 10:44 last night, and coincidentally, Murph messaged me at that same time with this picture, Ultra Instinct Goku, man. And he was like literally like lighting up at that same time. And I was like, that's the spirit, because I mentioned that in my lesson earlier. And then that brother sent me that at 10:44 last night, right when I was getting ready to go to bed. I shut down everything at 10:44 on the dot. That's crazy, man. And I've been seeing 144 all day, all week. You know, so the Most High, he's getting ready to do something, man. Okay, Lord's will, we are partakers in that blessing. All right, so this is the book of Acts 1 and 8, and I'm going to go into the word power. That word is dynamis.
Strong's G, 1411. Dunamis.
Salakia.
Dunamis.
All right, and dunamis, okay, which means strength, power, ability, inherent power residing in a thing by virtue of its nature, or which a person or a thing exerts, puts forth. Power of performing miracles, moral power of excellence of soul, the power of influence which belongs to riches and wealth, power and resources arising from numbers, power consisting or resting upon armies, forces, hosts. Okay, going down here, it says especially miraculous power. Okay, miracle, ability, abundance, meaning might. Okay, works of miracle, power, strength, violence. Because we're going to be able to put the heathen to flight. Mighty, wonderful work. Okay, and also I went down into the synonyms and it went into force, effective, often oppressive, because we're going to oppress the heathen. Okay, because when you are dealing with a raw power, that's oppressive by nature. Once you get overwhelmed by this power, man, like they can say the thunderstorm was very oppressive. Why? Because they couldn't prevail through it. And it says often oppressive, and this is like one of my favorite topics. It says power exhibiting itself in single deeds of violence. Okay, so it will get violent. And it says power of natural ability, general and inherent, working power and exercise, operative power, primarily liberty of action, then authority, okay, either as delegated power or unrestrained, okay, arbitrary power, strength, power, physical endowment, might, relative and manifest power, and the New Testament chiefly of the Most High. Man. So, hey, brothers, man, I just wanted to share that with you, brothers, real quick. All praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And with that, Shalom and a Baba Ball.